Hello, my fellow Madhotties. Welcome to another episode of Makeup I Use IRL. Today, I'm going to be showing you some of my favorite Pinterest makeup inspos and how I brought it to life in DTI. So let's begin. So first, we're going to begin with this look here. I love the eyeshadow and everything about the face, and I've done blonde eyebrows before, so this was honestly popped out to me. So we're going to try and recreate that here and copy her look. I think I'm doing the heterochromia eyes and to match it up to hers, and the red lips, and of course you need a nose, and around the edges it looks like she's got some dark liner going on. So we're going to be going in with the black liner in the waterline, and looking for some more to add, because as you can see, her eyeshadow is very dark and like heavy on the lids, so I want to try and recreate that with some of these palettes. I honestly wish we had more slots for the makeup, like maybe 10, so that we can add as much as we want to, but it's fine. Like, I was able to work around it, and as you can see, it's all coming together, and I love how this turned out. And this was the finishing look, and as you can see, I added some piercings and added some more heavier makeup, but yep, on to the next one. With this makeup inspo here, I always love following the inspos of this queen right here, Isabella. I do not know how to pronounce her last name, please. So I'm not even gonna try because I don't want to be disrespectful. So we're going to try and recreate it as much as we can. As you can see, she's got the gems going on, which is what I'm trying to do underneath the eye. As you can see, I actually added the earrings from VIP, and I'm using that to recreate the gem she has going on underneath there. And don't worry, trust the process, it's gonna look better in a second. So here I am going in with the eyeshadows. As you can see, she's got like a really thick pink cut crease going on, and so we're gonna try to recreate that with some of these eyeliners and the outer eyeshadow they have here. And once again, here's where I wish we could have more slots, because as you can see, she's got a lot of makeup going on there. So we're going to figure out how we're going to work with this, but it's coming together nicely, as you can see, adding those little sparkle gems in between, and the blush, and the nose, of course, and going in with the mouth, trying to figure out what to use. And like I said, Dress to Impress really needs to add a two-toned option for the lips, because that would just be so much better, especially for us dark-skinned people. We naturally have two-toned lips, so that'd be nice to be represented. And I know we're looking a little funny here, but trust the process. The mustache was a hack from Fiona DTI, as I was saying last time, with like the lashes. So we're going to try and do that with the bottom lashes. And as you can see from the picture, she really showed the bottom lashes. So we're going to try and recreate that with Fiona's DTI hack. And honestly, like I said, best hack. This is my favorite hack because I love lashes, and this is exactly what I needed to do many of my favorite makeup looks. And if you guys want the numbers, I will be putting them in the comments below. Now, I don't know if you can see here, but I actually went into the hair section to get the bangs. It's another part of Fiona's DTI hack, and I want to add a little bit more of the little tiny lashes, and you'll see it will come together in a moment. And like I said, I will gladly put the numbers in the comments below because I feel like everyone should have this hack with them. It's for everyone, VIP, non-VIP, it's just perfect, brilliant. Really love how this is turning out, and highly recommend this. And this was the finishing look. I actually love how it turned out. I think I did need to rotate the lashes a little bit more downward, but otherwise I pretty much liked it. Let me know what you guys think. But onto the very last look. Now onto the very last look here. This one was a little bit harder to do because, as you can see, the picture, first of all, she's white and I'm black and darker complexion, so I had to play around with what blush to use for that reason. But don't worry, it comes out beautiful in the end. And I did want to match up the eyes though. She does have little bigger eyes and the dark eyeshadow, and it's giving like Office Siren or like Pamela Anderson from the 90s. So, which I love. That's like one of my favorite makeup inspirations. But as you can see, we already have the eyeliner going on, and we're looking for, of course, the beauty blush. One of the things I did have to do differently though was for the cheek. I had to decide whether or not I was going to use the blush with the beauty mark that comes with it already or use the heart one. And because I wanted a more lighter base under the eyes, I used the heart blush for the little beauty mark at the side. And here we were playing around with which lips to use because she has a two-tone, and this one was a little hard to do considering I wish Dress to Impress, we need a petition. Dress to Impress needs to make two-tone lips, alright? And have that option there where like the touches of color are. That's what we need. And as you can see here, I did go back to change the hair because I wanted to show more of the makeup, and changing the lips again because the two-tone, like we don't have the two-tone, so I wanted to go for something more glossy, and that was the finishing look. And I hope you guys liked these looks. Comment below which one was your favorite. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I shall see you guys in my next one.